Today is today. Something is coming. Here it is, the Ténéré Spirit Travel Trophy envelope, because I am joining this adventure too. I participated last year too, and that was my very first off-road trip. An adventure from which I learned a lot through making mistakes like a leaky tent.
This tent is not going to survive rain. Like, there is a piece broken here.
But also by learning a lot from other participants, because we're all in this together. Thanks to my experience, I know what to expect, and I'm here to help you with that. So that you can prepare as good as possible for the Ténéré Spirit Travel Trophy and be ready for the start. So sit back and relax, and I'll walk you through step by step what to expect. To do that, we first need to go outside into nature. Whether you've joined the Ténéré Travel Trophy before or this is your first time, this video will help you start with confidence. With the right preparations, you can enjoy the ride without getting distracted by unexpected issues, making every mile an experience to remember. This video is a visual supplement to the travel guide every participant receives. The travel guide is the primary source for preparing your participation. We share ideas and experiences, but each participant remains fully responsible for their own preparation and decisions. The Ténéré Travel Trophy is of course for this motorbike, the Ténéré. And when this motorcycle leaves the showroom, it is ready for adventure. But to go on an adventurous trip, it is advisable to equip your motorcycle with a number of specific items. There is a chance that you might drop your motorcycle, so make sure that your bike can take a beating. Most important, crash bars and handguards. You can ask your local dealer for advice on preparing your motorbike for off-road use, and they can help you install some parts. In addition to crash bars, you can upgrade your motorcycle with a headlight protector or a skid plate. However, how much you want to modify your motorbike is entirely up to you. You are not obligated to do anything, but just keep in mind that your motorcycle could fall. And then there is one modification I could talk about for hours: tires. Don't worry, I will try to give you some short, useful advice. Choose a tire that is suitable for a long motorcycle trip on paved and unpaved roads. A typical adventure motorcycle tire is most suitable, and these are available from all leading tire brands. Guys, I think I'm lost. Okay, getting lost, isn't that the whole purpose of adventure riding, right? But let's face it, at the end of the day, it is nice to reach your destination. So bring a phone and navigation system. If you charge your phone while riding, you'll always have a fully charged phone when you get to camp in the evening. As a backup, you can always charge your electronic devices at the camp, so you don't sleep through your alarm. Then, transporting your gear. Naturally, you want to use a good luggage system. There are hard suitcases and soft bags. Soft or hard bags, the most important thing is that your luggage is properly secured to your motorcycle. Oh, and one more tip, don't take too much stuff with you. While riding, it is of course possible that something breaks or comes loose. Therefore, bring tools and spare parts so you can repair your bike along the way. So, a toolkit and chain loop is a must. If you have a riding buddy with whom you're traveling, you can see if you can share luggage such as chain loop or a toolkit. It's 8 degrees, it's flipping cold. Of course, we're hoping for nice riding weather, but you should still be prepared for all kinds of weather conditions. So let me walk you through it. Okay, let's start from the beginning, the helmet. An adventure helmet is most suitable. A communication system is useful if you want to chat with your buddy about the beautiful views during the trip. Sunglasses can be used in combination with a closed visor for the paved sections. Motocross goggles are preferable on unpaved sections, especially when the roads are dusty, as motocross goggles prevent sand from getting into your eyes. Hearing protection? A must. Earplugs help you feel less tired because they block out wind noise. And here's another tip: invest in custom fit earplugs for a long trip. They are comfortable, filter out noise and let important sounds through. Walk with layers. Make sure you have motorcycle clothing that ventilates well in warm weather and keeps you dry when it rains. Make sure you don't get tired because you are uncomfortable on the motorcycle. Too hot, too cold or wet. Bring 2 pairs of gloves, light summer gloves and waterproof lined gloves. Make sure you have good boots. Adventure boots are perfect and they protect your feet and shins. During the Ténéré Travel Trophy, you will ride through beautiful nature and fields, rivers, sometimes even high mountains and caves.
This is crazy. Look.
And of course, enjoying it with your own eyes is the most important thing, but capturing it could be fun. So consider which cameras you want to take with you, but keep in mind that this is at your own risk, of course. This is an Insta360 camera, for example, which you mount on your handlebars and use to film from all angles. This is also an option, a GoPro mounted somewhere cool, and then there are cameras that are small and compact and can fit inside your helmet. Choose what works best for you and know how to use the camera, because it would be a shame if you will miss all the scenic moments. And of course, if you don't feel like bringing all those extra cameras, you can still use your phone to capture everything. Alright, I've already told you about motorcycle protection, how to film, which tools to use and what kind of motorcycle clothing to wear. Now it's time to talk about your personal and your camping gear, because last year I didn't plan some things that well, like a warm sleeping bag for example.
It was a bit windy and I was cold at some point.
So these things are really good to take with you. Let's start with a few important items that you should keep at hand while riding. For example, in a pocket that you can easily reach, or if you have in a tank bag. These include, of course, your driving license, vehicle registration, credit card, health insurance pass, European accident statement, your passport and some cash. Cash comes in handy during the stages because you might not be able to pay everywhere with a debit card. It's also nice to have some cash at the campsite. Maybe after a long day of riding you want to buy some drinks with your friends and talk about your day full of adventures.
We got some snacks and ice cream. Hey!
Oh, and make sure you have a first aid kit with you. Hopefully you won't have to use it, but keep it with you. It's a good idea to pack your motorcycle in a way that you know where everything is so that you can find it easily. Back to the campground, because here are a few important tips for your camping gear. Bring a warm sleeping bag. Last year I didn't bring a good one myself. Luckily I could lend one from someone, otherwise I think I would have frozen. And decide for yourself if you want one made of down or synthetic material. A well-insulated sleeping mat is a must. Are you a side sleeper like me, or maybe you prefer laying on your back, or maybe you have another sleeping position? Whatever you choose, keep your sleeping mat in mind. Choose one that fits your sleeping style. A deflatable pillow is ideal for packing because you can deflate it and put it in a very small bag, which is nice so you can easily take it with you. And a pillow is so important after a day of riding. Getting a good night's sleep is a must during the trophy because you'll be back on the bike the next day. And of course you want to be sharp and fit for that. It's best to choose a 2-person tent so you can store your belongings dry and safe inside your tent. I didn't do that last year.
But look how little space I have. It's the tiniest tent ever.
Optional, a chair so that you can wind down after a long day of riding. Oh. At the campground it's nice to dress comfortably after a long day of riding. Bring some lightweight sneakers and some comfortable clothing. For showering, pack your toiletries bag with inside everything you need. Bring your flip-flops and bring a microfiber towel. These you can pack very small and they dry quickly. So I'm off to shower. And finally, when you're almost ready for bed, make sure that you charge your phone. So bring a charger and a power bank. So your phone will be full the next day and you're ready to go. You don't have to be a pro at off-road riding to join the Travel Trophy, but it might be a good idea to practice a bit beforehand. You can practice yourself by going off-road in your own environment. You can also boost your experience by taking advanced riding courses for riding on paved roads and specialized training for riding on unpaved roads. With special apps such as Osmand or Stegra, you can find unpaved routes and drive them to practice. Alright, I hope you're set now, and don't worry, even if you have little off-road experience, the Ténéré Travel Trophy is for everyone. Last time I participated with zero experience off-road, and right now I can't wait to finally see the mud again. So good luck and I will see you at the start.